Hello, my friends. Today is a sad day. Two really good channels, Thulian Perspective and Ratatosk, were shut down as part of YouTube's new initiative against hate speech, quote-unquote, hate speech. And those are the only two channels that I know of. I'm sure many other channels were shut down as part of this new push, this new attack plan against hate speech that YouTube is undergoing right now. And it coincided with a blog post that the Google YouTube team made, sort of explaining their new hate speech policies and the expansion of how they're going to apply these policies, who it's going to apply to, what sort of content they're removing, and the other sort of policy changes that they're making. And there are a few disturbing things about this blog post, but they're not surprising, because we have to remember that if you're making content on YouTube and you're a genuine dissident, you're behind enemy lines. And at the moment, they still want to remain sort of invisible. They still want to keep the appearance of being unbiased, of having free speech, of being a free speech platform. But that mask is really slipping off pretty quickly. So hate speech, according to YouTube, now includes, well, it has included this for a while, but it includes saying things like your group is better than others, just having an opinion about your personal group, be it race, religion, gender, whatever it may be. Just having an opinion that your particular group is better than others is hate speech. Which I don't know why they wouldn't remove videos that are posted by Jews, because the Jews, they really think that they're the chosen ones. That seems pretty supremacist to me. But of course we all know why they won't remove those videos, because the hidden hand that is behind YouTube is the same hidden hand that is controlling the financial institutions of our societies, the governments, the international governmental organizations, the media, the academic world. It's all controlled by one hidden hand. Also included under the category of hate speech now is questioning certain historical events. The particular examples they gave are 9/11, Sandy Hook, and the Holocaust. So having an opinion about certain historical events that is contrary to the official opinion, the authoritative opinion, that's hate speech now. So, I mean, it makes sense, because they want to control the narrative. And speaking of controlling the narrative, another thing that they mentioned in the blog post is that they are going to be doing more to promote authoritative news sources. Which is actually kind of funny when they put it that way, because they're basically just saying that they are the authorities and they're going to promote their own sources. Because, once again, the same hidden hand, the same invisible oligarchy that controls Google and YouTube also controls all of the top media, corporate media outlets. And those are all the media outlets that they're promoting. So one sock puppet is promoting the other sock puppet and saying that they're unbiased, and it's one entity controlling both sock puppets. So there's that. So yeah, just remember, if you talk about these kinds of things, you're doing it behind enemy lines. You have to be careful. I try to be as careful as I can, and I'm sure people like Ratatosk, who got shut down, he was as careful as he could be. So what are we gonna do? We're at the point where the mask is really slipping off, and if people are willing to accept this, then you know what's gonna come next. This is just one step in a logical progression that will lead toward any sort of spreading of this kind of speech, any kind of passing around literature, having a demonstration, talking about this in public, having these opinions in public, being vocal about them. It's going to get you arrested at some point, because once again, the same invisible entities, the same invisible powers behind YouTube and Google are also behind the governments. And so if people are willing to accept this kind of censorship on YouTube, then it only makes sense that eventually people will get arrested for this. It's the same argument that this type of speech is hateful and destructive, and it's harmful to society, it's harmful to our community, quote unquote. That's the same argument that will be used for when people start getting arrested for this. And I don't see it being too far away at this point. So, yep, not looking too good. Thank you for watching.